Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Ace Attorney Apollo Justice. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's time for more Ace Attorney Trilogy. This is episode 28, Turnabout Reclaimed something or another. So I think it's almost time for us to start the trial of the killer diver lady. I think that's Sasha. Yeah. Just have a little bit of investigating left to do, and then it's trial time. Last time we did a trial for a killer whale. So just a kind of reminder, guys and gals, this series only continues if it gets 1,000 views. So it took a few days to get 1,000 views, but here we are again. And also, this is going to be a long-running series as long as it has support from you guys and gals. It's a lot of strain on our voices because we do provide all the English voice acting. So, Linky, we didn't want you to do that because you're going to get electrocuted. Bad kitty. Okay, so it is very strenuous on us, so that's why we can only do like one episode a day if you guys are able to hit the viewership goal. So, with that being said, we're going to jump back into the game, and we are in the detention center. Oh, it's called A Well-Kept Secret. That's actually a cool title, actually. I might be able to fit that. Let's see. Well-Kept. Ooh, it just made it. Aha! There you go. Well-kept secret. It's right there. Okay, so we don't know what this dude's story is. Linky, you're being bad. And didn't you just eat? So you're not supposed to be like this. Go away. I'm gonna squirt you. I warned you. Move his little temptation. Okay, we're here. We're here. Looks like the charm Sasha had. Dr. Crab, do you know anything about this charm? Charm? Hey, leave that alone. That belonged to Azura. See, look.
Oh, what the?
I think that this dude... I think he is the jilted boyfriend. Or not jilted, he would be the widowed boyfriend. Not jilted. Widowed. That was Azura's charm doing in Rifle's stomach! That's odd. When Sasha was telling us about the charm earlier... Sasha said that she had Azura's charm. But that charm is still at the detention center.
Sorry.
Hey, wait a minute. Didn't Sasha say Azura and her boyfriend had matching charms? So this second charm must be one that belongs to Azura's So this charm must be the one that belongs to her boyfriend. Dr. Crab, is it possible this charm belongs to Azura's boyfriend? I refuse to talk about such personal details of the deceased. Subject is closed. Alright. He sure is touchy when it comes to Azura. Linky, what are you doing? Link. Why are you such a bad cat? You were nice today, and now you're like, you are really like a tiger, you know that? Amber wanted a tiger cat. She got you.
Good Raja.
You're gonna call him Raja now?
He's so cute.
He is adorable.
What are you doing, Link?
He's eating tissue paper off the floor. Link, you idiot! Okay, I'm gonna throw out that tissue paper. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. You make life so hard!
Kids. Link, why are you attacking Luke?
Seriously!
Luke, he's still there, ready to pounce. He got me good yesterday.
Yeah, that hurt.
Got my ankle, he clawed it and then bit it.
Okay, I'm back.
Thank you for the super chat, Justo Kenobi. Says, I have to work overtime next week, so I'm gonna miss some streams. Sorry in advance for any lack of super chats next week. Aww. Thank you, Justo Kenobi, and thank you for all your generosity and helping the streams.
Yep, thank you very much. Yeah, he got me good. Huh. The train? It says train. Train. Tokyo donation.
Tokyo donation. Link got a timeout. Thank you for the super chat, Justo Kenobi. Thank you so much. You're breathtaking. Thank you so much for your help, Justo.
Alright, here we go. Okay, the charm. Okay, here we go. Alright, alright. He sure is touchy about that charm. Charm added to the court record. Zura Summers. Yesterday was the anniversary of her death, wasn't it? That's right. She was killed by the orca.
Aww. Do you really think that Orla killed her? I can't believe that.
You can say if the orca did it on purpose, but the fact remains that she was killed.
Oh, wow.
I was right there the day of her death, a year ago. I saw the orca bite Azura with my own eyes.
But is that really the whole truth of what happened?
I guess only Orla knows what really happened, both a year ago and this time.
The orca was a witness.
Orca was a witness. Alright. Monitoring system. Let's go. Could you please tell us about the monitoring system you have here? It's a collection of electronic medical records for all the creatures. With this system and the camera footage, I can monitor the creatures 24/7. I won't tell you any more than that. It's private, company business. But medical records are usually just a history of past medical exams and data. Never heard of it, any that could be monitored 24/7. Good point, Mr. Lawyer. I can see there's no fooling you. But why would you want to fool me?
Right? Why would you want to fool us? That's weird.
Oh, I just realized he has a penguin hat on. Maybe that's why that little penguin hangs out with him.
Yeah.
He's wearing a penguin.
Like, maybe it appears that's his mom.
Yeah.
He looks like a giant penguin person.
He does kind of, yeah.
He's like Danny DeVito in Batman.
I have my reasons. Alright, Magnetama this fool.
Take that!
Dun dun.
Whoa! The monitoring system. Uh-oh.
I want you to tell me about that monitoring system. You don't let up either, do you, Mr. Lawyer? They're just electronic medical records that feeds my security cameras. With these I can monitor all the animals 24/7. And I say that's not true. I have proof that you can't monitor the animals 24/7 with this system.
Proof that you cannot monitor the animals 24/7. I mean, my first thing would be like that the animals wouldn't be in the same tank 24/7. What would be the proof? What would be the proof? Proof that you cannot monitor them 24/7. Huh.
Maybe the security footage? Showing the orca, the footage starts at the aquarium at 10 a.m. He just said 24/7 surveillance, but it says 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Caught him in a lie. The security camera doesn't begin recording until 10 a.m. If that's the case, how could you possibly be monitoring the animals 24/7? Okay, you got me. I guess that was a pretty weak explanation. You're right. I guess I can't monitor the animals 24/7. But if I see anything unusual on the camera feeds, I can spring to action right away. And if I can examine an animal, I can usually tell exactly what is going on with them. Wow, he's really confident in his abilities. But I still say you can't do that 24/7. But I'm here at the aquarium most of the time. And I can go anywhere at any time to examine an animal. Anywhere? I say that's not true either. I have proof that there's a place you can't go.
I thought I said the orca tank could only be accessed by the trainer or something like that.
Take that!
The only people who have access to the orca pool room are the owner and Sasha.
Oh wow, Luke.
So how can you say you monitor all the animals?
Oh!
Son of a gun. You knew about the security card, did you? Gotcha!
Well, even the little penguin took a step back.
Unlocked successful. Yeah, that was.
Why is his little like thingy on his his little doctor thing? Why is it pink? No offense, but
Stethoscope?
Yeah, stethoscope.
Maybe he's totally into 80s stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, tighter security was imposed on the Orca a year ago as a precaution. Due to Sasha's objections, I wasn't allowed to have a card. I guess she was trying to protect Orla from him?
Wow.
So you're monitoring the animals with a system that's private company business. But I have to insist you tell me about this monitoring system. Now you're trying to pick a fight with me. Very well, I suppose it's only fitting that the spoils go to the victor. I'll tell you about the ship-shaped aquarium's ecological data organizational system.
Wow.
Tongue-tied. Everybody's calling him Doc Brown. Marty! Great Scott, I have a penguin in my head, Marty.
We have to go back. Back to the Orca tank.
13 gigawatts!
No. I can't even remember the Back to the Future music, actually. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I messed that up. I went off. I went off of the original tune.
Yep.
1.21
gigawatts! Yeah, gigawatts. Okay. You'll have to watch more 80s movies, Amber, so you remember the themes. Because all 80s movies have amazing theme songs. Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, Romance of the Stone, Princess Bride,
I get more
Ghostbusters.
wife brownie points if I do that.
Yep, you gotta, just like back in the day, like, in order to be a game journalist, you had to know your pop culture of 80s and 90s. like, cult classic movies. Yep.
In order to be Luke's wife, I must be this much. Must know this many 80s theme songs and references. Luke should get, like, that should be something we do, like, literally for a video. That would be hilarious. If you actually had cue cards and you quizzed me on 80s pop culture on a video, that would be interesting.
I don't know everything about 80s pop culture, though.
Yeah, but you know a lot more than I do.
Yeah, I do. All right, monitoring system. Okay, guys and gals, let's keep those likes up. We're about 68 likes, 12 minutes into the stream. Remember, likes and shares help out a lot. I'll come back and chime in if we're still below in the next 10 minutes or so. Monitoring system. So, what does the machine that you were using do? It's a system of ecological data organization developed in Europe. I call it the Torpedo. What do you think? Pretty impressive name, is it not?
Torpedo, as in man the battle stations and all that?
No, it is the name I gave to this data organization system. Torpedo. It stands for Tele-Observation Real-Time Pertinent Data Organizer. Okay. But it's super admin restricted, desktop access, password protected. Torpedo collects data through sensors placed on near-sea subjects. Temperature, heartbeat, vocalizations, etc. It gathers this information 24 hours a day. All of this data is sent to my terminal and these monitors.
Wow! This torpedo sounds amazing! Does Rifle have a sensor on her too?
I didn't have my first whole thing closed. There we go. Yes, she does. Where and what kind of sensor is attached depends on the animal. The penguins have theirs attached to the ID tag at the base of their flipper. The torpedo doesn't tell me where Rifle is when she escapes, though. It's hard to attach sensors to the orca or the fish, so theirs are on the tanks themselves. Places where the creatures don't normally live, like the stage show, don't have sensors. Okay, here we go. It's telling me the time Rifle swallowed a foreign object. Approximately 4 a.m. on July 20th. What an odd time. That was when Sasha was doing the cleaning.
Nani? Maybe that's why she wouldn't take my fish, because she was full from the night before. But at least Orla ate it, so that's okay.
Orla ate another animal's food? That's odd, she's never done that before. And then she had that episode too. I better take a look at her data. She didn't eat anything from the evening of the 19th of yesterday afternoon? So Rifle had a late-night snack, but Orla went hungry instead? It appears so, but let's see. She's been eating normally since yesterday afternoon. Come to think of it, Jack was supposed to feed Orla yesterday morning. Maybe he died before he had the chance. I'm worried about Orla's condition. I'd better remember this torpedo data thing. Torpedo data added to the court record. Torpedo data shows that Rifle ate around 4 a.m. on July 20th, but Orla did not.
Oh, wow.
I still wonder why he wouldn't tell me about Torpedo. Why hide Torpedo? Dr. Crab, why did you want to hide the existence of Torpedo System? Well, it's a safe system that has been approved for use in other countries. But it hasn't been legally approved in this country yet. That's why I always carry this terminal around with me. It's not something I want the police poking in their nose into.
You mean you're breaking the law?
Which is why I was keeping it a secret. It would create a problem for the aquarium. I had Jack's permission. He felt the animals' care was more important than legality. But we wanted to shield the rest of the staff, so we keep it a secret.
But breaking the law is breaking the law!
But, in some cases, lives can be saved by breaking the law. Do we simply allow the lives of our animals to be lost while we wait for laws to change? I agree with him.
Now you're twisting things around!
I agree with the scientist. I'd like to use the evidence during the trial tomorrow. But it may result in you and Shipshape Aquarium being brought up on charges. Well, I followed my own convictions, and I have no regrets. You're only doing your job. I can't blame you for that, Mr. Lawyer. I appreciate that.
Well, why does he have the evil smile? Peep, 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 peep.
The bird is actually saying it.
Sorry.
You can't hear the bird? You can hear the bird now.
I was just adding to it because I thought my beep was important as well.
I hear birds. What's that sound? I hear birds. Not another penguin. That's my ringtone, you idiot.
Piplop, says Don. Gee, Dr. Crab sure likes cute things.
Maybe he make... Oh, I'm Phoenix now. Maybe he wanted it to sound like Sniper. Hello? Crab speaking. Son of a gun! You people again? Stop harassing this aquarium! Orla was found not guilty. Why on earth should we put her down?
He's defending her?
Comes there on the 26th and explain? Fine. Just let me write it down in my... Son of a gun, where did I put my calendar? His calendar? Could he be talking about that calendar?
Oh my god.
I realize that if it comes to that, use that drug. I realize that if it comes to that, I'll use that drug to euthanize her.
Mr. Wright! He said euthanize her!
We'd better ask him more about this. And I should try presenting that calendar to him, too. He's the boyfriend and the killer!
Yeah, but he just defended Orla and said she was already found not guilty. He was just defending Orla on the phone.
Maybe he's trying to save face. Because think about it. He's been trying to euthanize the whale ever since the girl died.
Has he? Or is that a lie? Maybe somebody lied.
No, it's not a lie. Sasha said that he's been trying to euthanize her. Every chance he gets, he tries to kill the whale. She says, he changed after a year. He used to love all animals, but now he doesn't like Orla. So if Orla was responsible for killing his girlfriend, there's motive.
Yeah.
But he liked Jack, so maybe the death was an accident. I don't know. Maybe they got in a fight.
I don't know, Luke.
Who was that on the phone? Son of a gun. You heard that? I mean, who didn't hear that? You're very loud on the phone. You need proper phone etiquette.
I know, right?
It was the Center of Dangerous Animals Control, calling for a demand. They said that the orca may have been found not guilty this time, but that if she ever attacked a human again, we have to put her down.
Put her down? But that's horrible! Did you agree to that demand, Doctor?
Animals sometimes do attack humans. And of course, humans sometimes do kill animals to protect themselves. If it comes to that, yes, as a veterinarian, I'm prepared to carry out euthanasia. Using this poison. Huh? That capsule? It has the same letters on the one that was in Orla's stomach. Did Dr. Crab try to kill Orla? Or maybe the only people I could think who are their boyfriend would either be him or the, what's his name? Him or Rhymes. And Rhymes, it looks like, tried to feed Orla poison. Or somebody tried to feed Orla poison. It's the same pill.
Alright, almost to 90 likes, guys and gals. Great job, everyone. I guess we can present stuff to him
Let me
now.
see something.
Or, I don't know.
She was... They don't tell us her age.
Yeah.
He's age 40. We don't know her age. Deceased.
Yeah. I mean, she looks older than
She looks older than Sasha.
Yeah.
He's 21. Shipshape Aquarium's new animal keeper. He loves animals as much as he loves rapping. He could be the boyfriend. This guy's 40. If she was in her 30s, then I would say he could be the boyfriend.
Well, I mean, he could just...
He's 57. He's too old. Sorry. Sasha's 22. If we could find out the age of Azura Summers, I think either Herman or Marlon is the ex-boyfriend. Or boyfriend. Not ex, because when somebody dies, you're still technically their boyfriend or girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you have to be very careful with, zombies coming back to life. Because, awkward, especially if you married somebody else. Yikes.
Yep. Well, I guess we could present some stuff to him.
Okay, what do you want to try to present? Did you say something about a calendar? Bammo!
Yeah, he did mention that.
Hey, Dr. Crab, isn't this your calendar? Yes, it is mine. What are you doing with it? Mr. Rhymes found it in the nap room. Oh, I must have forgotten it there when I tried to get some sleep.
It sure is a cute calendar. I guess you're crazy about penguins, huh?
Somebody gave it to me, okay? Now please, don't tell anybody about it. It's embarrassing. Azura designed this calendar. This one here is a prototype. She designed a calendar for this year, and when she died... And then she died before it went on sale.
Were you and Miss Summers romantically involved, Dr. Krabs? Crab?
What gave you that idea?
You had her keycard and stuff.
He's sweating.
It's just that I sensed sadness in your heart when you talked about this calendar.
Of course we weren't romantically involved. I don't believe in romantic feelings. You look shaken, though. By the way, did you and Mr. Shipley at 7 a.m. Wow. By the way, did you meet Mr. Shipley at 7 a.m. on July 20th as scheduled? No. We were supposed to meet, but Jack didn't show up. Is that really true? Sasha finding the Orca room at 6 a.m. Oh, Sasha finished cleaning the Orca room at 6 a.m. If Dr. Crab managed to get in the pool room somehow and meet with the victim, then he could have had the opportunity to kill Mr. Shipley. Calendar updated in the court record. Calendar that Azura Summers gave to Dr. Crab.
Awesome.
Please let me ask you one more question, Dr. Crab. What is it, Mr. Lawyer? You look so grave. I heard something disturbing from a writer, Norma DePlume.
The center demanded the aquarium put the killer whale down a year ago. Put her down? But the aquarium owner refused that demand, saying it was an accidental death. I hardly think a persistent organization like that would just give up and go away. I'm quite sure the power of money helped convince them.
What makes you think that?
Once a month, the owner and the vet disappear from this aquarium, and I came to find that out each time a large amount of money was being paid.
I think Ship-Shape Aquarium might be keeping some kind of secret.
Hmm.
And that it has something to do with the recent murder. Oh, wow, again?
More chains!
Whoa!
Oh my gosh!
5 Psyche links? Locks?
Wow! This is insane.
Bum, 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 ba-dum. Yo!
Dun dun dun!
That writer, she just has to stick her nose in everyone's business. Son of a gun, I should have dealt with it more carefully. How am I ever going to remove all those psyche locks? Huh? Sorry to interrupt, but Prosecutor Blackwell wants Dr. Crab!
What?
Detective Fulbright?
Uh,
You again? You couldn't possibly have any more questions for me? Well, you see, we're having a little problem. We're going to call the animal keeper as a witness for the prosecution, but he's been very stubborn in refusing to testify. And so we thought we'd ask you to be a witness in tomorrow's trial. Did you really now? Well, I'm not taking sides. I'll tell you what I know, no more, no less. That would be fine. Now, if you would please come along with me. Well, it looks like we'll have to continue our little talk at the trial tomorrow. I don't know what secret you have and this aquarium are hiding, but I'll uncover it if it'll save Miss Buckler. Give it to your best shot, then. I'll see you tomorrow.
see you tomorrow, Dr. Crab.
And we're off!
He's crabby.
He's very crabby.
Well, it looks like we'll be going up against Dr. Krabby in tomorrow's trial. I mean, Dr. Crab. But he is crabby, Phoenix. I mean, boss.
Speaking of crabby, guys, you're about 9 away from 100 likes. Let's try to get those likes up if we can before we start the trial. That'd be fantastic. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. I bet he'll be the one. Wow. I bet he'll be one tough customer.
Okay, well, we better get our evidence organized for tomorrow, boss.
I'll have Athena hold on to the evidence. I don't think I'll need in court. Evidence was given to be reorganized, meaning chucked out.
Oops. Phone call time.
Steel Samurai. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Mr. Wright, I went to the Hickfield Clinic. Apollo, use your indoor voice. Sorry about that. Anyway, I found out a lot, so I wanted to tell you right away. It turns out that that mysterious capsule is a powerful sleeping drug. Apparently, the brand is 3Zs.
Oh, wow.
Okay, yeah, it's 3Zs right on it. And they said that Ship-Shape Aquarium vet recently bought a large quantity of them.
What?
The vet? Dr. Herman Crab? 3Zs is supposed to be for people. But Dr. Crab told them it would work on other mammals like orcas and dolphins too.
Oh, wow.
So Dr. Crab's euthanization poison was actually sleeping pills? When Orla almost drowned today, was it because she was given sleeping pills?
Oh, wow. So, oh my god.
And I found more than just about that capsule too. Dr. Hickfield himself gave me some information. Ship-Shape Aquarium had someone on their staff named Azora Summers, right? Yeah, the one who died a year ago. Well, Azora Summers was getting a certain medication from Hickfield Clinic last year. The same heart medicine as Sasha Buckler. Really? Azora Summers had the same heart condition as Sasha?
Whoa.
Nice work, Apollo. We'll be coming back to the office soon. All right, Trucy and I will be there.
How did they randomly have the same heart condition? That's weird.
Well, we better get back to the office and get ready for tomorrow. What are you doing here, Pearls?
Oh, I thought I'd stay overnight here
be with Orla and Rifle. I'll be ready for a telecast during the trial tomorrow. Good luck to both of you. Thanks, Pearly. That way, when we prove Sasha innocent, she can see Orla right away.
Oh, there you go. I'd love to see Sasha and Orla back together again, both free and clear. But before that can happen, I have to prove Sasha's innocence.
Oh, yeah, Capcom with the good music again.
It's trial time.
It's trial fighting time.
Alright guys, we're at the 30-minute mark. Let's get those likes up. You're so close to 100. Let's see if we can turn it around.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm. Da-da-da-da. Yes, continue to the next chapter.
Don't turn around. Oh. Wait, we do want it to turn around.
Da, 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 da. Next trial. Okay, here we go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, wait, is that me? The ship's doctor and Orzura were romantically involved! Nani? What? Well, I mean, that's my theory, but I don't actually know if it's really true, Sasha. Azura would never get involved with that god-awful ship's doctor. But I do admit, they were friends. But would Azura send Dr. Crab's videos? I wonder.
Videos? What do you mean?
Azura used to send her boyfriend videos of herself teaching the orca tricks. I used to help Azura take the videos on her TV phone.
This is an interesting bit of information. Wait a second. Didn't Rhymes have a TV phone?
Yeah.
Didn't he start working at the aquarium this year, a year after her death? There's
Maybe
motive.
he started working at the aquarium because she died.
So, TV phones can shoot videos too, huh? My phone sure can't.
These TV phones are amazing! They can even record sounds you and I can't even hear! All the equipment we use at Ship-Shape Aquarium is real high-tech. The ship's doctor sends away for all kinds of electronics.
So all the high-tech stuff is Dr. Krabs doing, huh? Yeah, I say it's either Rhymes or it's Krabs, who's the boyfriend who's the killer.
Yeah, Peter says he did have a video phone, Rhymes did. Anyways, I still highly trout Azura's boyfriend was the ship's doctor.
But Dr. Crab found a charm yesterday and he was really shaken by it. Charm? Hey! Leave that alone! That belonged to Azura! What was Azura's charm doing in Rifle's stomach?
Oh, wow.
That charm looked like it was, your keepsake. That charm looked like... Wow, where am I getting like? That charm looked just like your keepsake of Azura.
Yeah, well, she did say she and her boyfriend had matching charms. Were the ship's doctor and Azura really a couple? I can't believe it!
I think Dr. Krabs will be called as a witness today. There are still so many unanswered questions, but I hope to solve them all in today's trial.
I believe in you two. I know you can do it. And we will, Sasha. We promise. Ow. It hurts to smash your fist into your hand.
Yeah, don't do the Burt Ward thing.
Ow!
Because if you don't do it properly, you're gonna hurt yourself.
You
have to catch the fist just right. Like,
It kind of hurt my hand because I think I hit my knuckles over here.
Holy riddle, Batman! Yeah, it's the Burt Ward thing.
Ow!
You did it wrong. Court is now in session. All rise for the Honorable Bald Judge. What was that? Court is now in session for the trial of Sasha Buckler. Although the trial will begin once we hit 100 likes. In fact, I'm gonna get myself some juice. You're very close, guys and gals.
Judge has to take a break.
Judge requires likes.
Alright guys, we are almost to 100 likes. Great job everyone. I'm just sharing the video also. So the only reason why we're doing this is because if it doesn't hit 100 likes, then basically it'll be really hard for this video to get 1,000 views. If it doesn't get 1,000 views, then it will be hard for the video to actually make money. If it doesn't make money, then the series will have to be canceled because we can't do it for, you know, no money. So just FYI. Everything, you know, everything costs money, unfortunately. We'd love to do it for free, but then if we did it for free, we wouldn't be able to do our channel anymore. We'd have to go out and get 4 more jobs.
To get an honest job, like at a Subway with a guitar case. Speaking Shakespeare.
Alright guys, 1 like away. Great job everyone. Luke's just getting a juice and he'll be right back.
The honorable judge has returned with his juice.
The honorable judge has returned with juice.
I've returned with my juice. Very well. This is good juice, actually.
Yep.
That it is. Alright. Alright, I'm back from my juice break. Court is now in session for the trial of Sasha Buckler.
Hey, we got 100 likes. Great job, guys.
The defense is... Ah! Ready.
Uh-oh.
Oh, now I'm completely thrown off. Why? Ah, that's very good. It appears both the prosecution and defense are in fine form today. Yesterday it was proven that the orca was not guilty and that the victim fell to his death. Prosecutor Blackwell, did your investigation of the orca pool turn up anything? Huh. It did. We found a blood stain from the victim at the bottom of the pool. On this. My, what a frightening looking rock! And you say it has blood stain on it? Wait, we brought the whole rock into my courtroom?
Whoa!
Just looking at it gives me the willies. So we can assume that there was no water in the pool at the time of the incident? Very good. What a clever little deduction. Oh, well, it's nice to get a compliment from the prosecution for a change.
Prosecutor Blackwell's completely tamed the judge with this carrot and stick approach!
I guess I should have brought a few carrots of my own. Maybe I'll have some carrots on my salad. Right. Moving right along. We've prepped a witness. Buckler was the only one who entered that room when there was no water in the pool. The witness will prove that. Come to the stand, witness.
Uh-oh, who's the first witness?
There's a problem. That guy. Name and occupation.
This guy.
Dr. Herman...
Peep!
Sniper! Stay in there!
Peep, peep, peep!
And use that cute little creature in your hair!
Mm-hmm.
Such a restless bird, quite unlike Taka.
Peep!
Wow, Chalk went up for Taka. He shut Sniper up with a single sound. Son of a gun. Dr. Herman Crab, Ship-Shape Aquarium's veterinarian. There appears to be cats fighting in the background again. Pay no mind, they're just courtroom cats. Could you tell us the name of your cute little friend there as well? I enjoy cute little animals.
Your Honor, please focus on the case!
But I want to look at the cute little penguin! I haven't gotten to leave this court bench in quite a while. They just have me retire to my chambers and then I come out and do another case. I get to leave when it's light, like, I come when it's early in the morning, and I leave when it's dark out. I have no life!
Sorry to hear that, Judge.
It's important to learn all we can about this witness and this little bird. This is Sniper.
Beep, 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 beep! Beep, 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 beep! Beep, beep, beep!
She's the offspring of the penguin named Rifle. Sniper lives in my hair. She might cause a commotion now and then, but please try to ignore her. was originally going to call the animal keeper to the stand, but he refused to testify, so I settled on the veterinarian. Wait, is that a thing? Can you refuse to testify?
I mean, unless they give you like a court order, I think they can ask you to testify, or they can... Maybe you can refuse, I don't know. It's a good question. The little guy in his hair is pretty cute.
He is adorable. Alright. Now, tell us. Why was the defendant in the Orca pool room with the water drained?
Yeah, I know, right? Why was that? Cleaning the Orca pool room.
In the early morning, the hours of July 20th, Sasha was cleaning the Orca pool room. Sasha and Jack, the owner, were scheduled to do the cleaning together. During the cleaning, the pool water is drained. While the cleaning was going on, Marlon was taking care of the Orca in the shoal pool. The pool water would be drained unless the pool was being cleaned. And you claim is that the victim was made to fall to his death during the cleaning? Only Buckler and the owner have security card access to enter the Orca pool room. And we already know from security company records of the card usage that the defendant was in the Orca pool room during the time of the cleaning. The witness's testimony and the record of the security card usage are conclusive evidence. So no one besides the defendant was at the scene, and the water in the pool was drained. Oh, the judge already seems to be leaning toward the other side.
Oh, wow. We have to strike fast, Your Honor! We're ready for our cross-examination now!
She said cross-examine. Oh, she did. We need cross-examination power now.
It's time for cross-examination power! Ayah! Form of Yellow Ranger attack!
Did you just say Yellow Ranger attack? What? Nani?
Yellowfin Ranger, because we're all going to be fish rangers today, because it's an aquarium.
All right, please stay on topic.
You can be a blue whale ranger, Mr. Boss.
I'm going to hit you with my gavel. Also, Common Rider is superior. Yes, of course. Please proceed then with the actual cross-examination.
I think Power Rangers is superior to Common Riders, sir.
I think my foot up your butt is more powerful. The power of youth comes in handy at times like this. Stop arguing with the judge. This is my courtroom, and I'll hold you in a contempt of stupidity. Attention. Okay, cleaning the Orca pool room. In the early morning of the 20th, Sasha was cleaning the Orca pool room. Why is the cleaning done so early in the morning, essentially the middle of the night? Our aquarium is open every day of the year without break, so of course the cleaning has to be done at the night when there are no visitors. No days off, is that it? I can relate to that. Yeah, I guess prisoners don't get to take days off.
They sure are different around our office, huh, boss?
Huh? Oh, you don't have to rub it in quite so enthusiastically, you know. So, was the defendant cleaning the room alone? No. Sasha and Jack Shipley, the owner, was scheduled to do the cleaning. Are you watching the cat?
What is he doing?
He's trying to go to sleep up there.
Why is he acting like a psychopath?
Maybe he has rabies.
Maybe he does. He's not acting normally.
If he had rabies, we'd be dead by now because we get scratched every day by him.
He's staring at Zelda. He's about to pounce on her.
Zelda's over there, Amber.
What is he staring at?
Maybe the resident ghost?
Look at his glaring eyes. No! Don't hurt me, Link!
Oh. Zelda's over by the door now. They're gonna fight.
Link, don't!
You're shooting the couch? You just squirted poor Zelda. Zelda's like, why? I get abused by this mongrel, and then I got shot with water? I hate living here. I'm going down to my room. Zelda's like, I didn't do anything.
Sorry.
Sasha and Jack, the owner, were scheduled to do the cleaning together. Whoops. I was supposed to cross-examine that. Present! Object! Hold it!
Hold it!
Thank you. Miss Buckler said that Mr. Shipley never showed up to help with the cleaning. I don't know anything about that. All I know is it was on the schedule. Maybe they changed plans. They probably felt awkward with each other after that fight. In any case, there's no proof the victim entered the Orca pool room during a cleaning. Finger point.
Yeah.
Objection!
Huh. You don't stop your yammering, I'll pull your tongue out and barbecue it. You have to be so violent?
I know, right?
Proof or none, the victim must have entered the pool room during the cleaning. Witness tell them why. Why are you chewing on a feather? That is very bad for your teeth. Jack must have entered the Orca pool room. I think, so because... Hey, the record the card usage shows that Sasha entered the Orca pool room too.
Hold it!
Hold it.
Don't you mean to say that the record shows both their cards being used? No, only Sasha's, but they must have gone in together. Jack's body was found in the room, so that's the only logical explanation. Huh. We talked about this just yesterday. What purpose does that brain of yours serve? You're even more bird-brained than Rifle.
Objection!
Witness will not allow birds to be betitled in my presence. Belittle. Limit your disparaging comments to defense only. So I get disparaged either way? Great. Bird lover, huh? I guess you're not destined to become best friends. That's fine. All I need for you is to talk about the state of the scene during the cleaning. Alright, fine. Oh, I don't know. I think the two of them were made for each other. Birds of a feather. Never mind. During the cleaning, the pool was water drained. Wow. During the cleaning, the water is drained. During the cleaning, the pool water is drained.
Hold it!
So the cleaning is done with the pool drained of water.
Yes, that is correct. There is a draining of water. So what you're saying is the water is drained. Correct. The water will be drained from the pool. No! No! Look, stop!
That's right. They use the hoist there to lower themselves in the bottom of the pool. They can do regular cleaning with the water in the pool, but this is an intensive session.
Intensely draining the water. Dun, 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 draining the water.
I never cleaned my own lab, however. Wow, that explains the rankness of it. Do you think it might be due then?
Why would he
Well,
not?
Sasha and Marlon come in and clean it for me on occasion.
Oh.
But I'm too busy myself. I have animals to look after, like this one, for example. You're such an adorable little creature. It lends cheer to this bleak courtroom. May I have one? Your reaction to Taka was very different, as I recall. Oh, Taka's a fine bird, of course. Please continue, Dr. Crab. Quickly now. As I was saying, Sasha was cleaning the Orca pool room. Here comes the orange cat of death. While the cleaning was going on, Marlon was taking care of the Orca in the show pool room.
Hold it!
So Orla was moved all the way over to the show pool? Why is that? Well, it wouldn't do to get her covered in Well, it wouldn't do to get her covered in cleanser, would it? Of course she would be moved, you idiot.
Oh.
You don't take a bath while you're cleaning the tub, do you?
I mean...
Well, is that wrong? Excellent point. I usually clean the tub after I take a bath myself.
Pour some bleach in there while you're... Oh my god.
I was assigned to clean the shower stalls yesterday. There was cleaner there at the Edo bathhouse by the time I was done.
I guess Prosecutor Blackwell is the fastidious type.
It says Phoenix!
Fastidious.
It still says Phoenix! You ruined it. I guess Prosecutor Blackwell is the...
I think it's fastidious, boss. Because
I hate you! I think he's just a clean freak! Huh. I polished it so well I bet the inmates are slipping and sliding all over the place right now, breaking their necks. Maybe he's not so much the nice type as the prankster type.
So somehow I don't think that's it either.
Anyway, I'm still doing my testimony. Cleaning the orca pool is just like cleaning the tub.
Is it though?
It's a very big tub. The pool water would never be drained unless the pool was being cleaned.
Oh my god.
Hold it.
There's no possibility it would be drained at any other time during the cleaning? None. Oh, shut down with a single word. Why are you so certain? Think about it. If the pool water were drained, that would happen to the orca, you idiot.
The poor thing!
Whose side are you on, Athena? Exactly. Young lady is correct. Without water, Orla would be alright for a short period of time. But anything longer than that would pose serious risk. She could even die. So the fact that the Orla is alive and well is proof that the water wasn't drained on her. That's right. The orca pool and the show stage are next door to each other. The hoist runs between the two to move the orca and the equipment back and forth. When intensive cleaning is done, the orca is moved to the show stage pool first. So the water is only drained while the pool is being cleaned. Please add that information to your testimony, as I feel it's very vital. If there were no water in the pool, the orca would die.
Hold it.
I guess you're right. Son of a gun, you are stupid. Then why did you hop on it so? The defense loves to make a fuss over nothing.
What?
You do like to stir up trouble, don't you, Mr. Lawyer? Just like this one.
Beep, beep! How rude! Don't compare Mr. Wright to Sniper! Granted, his suit may make him look a little bit like a penguin, but still!
Athena? Is that what she really thinks of me? I look like a penguin.
And his hair is jet black, and he kind of waddles.
I wish Sniper and Miss Baby Chick would both stop all the peeping and the cheeping.
Beep, beep! Miss Baby Chick? How dare you! No, wait! That actually sounds pretty cute!
Wow, you just got away with calling a young woman a chick in court.
Yes, he did.
Somehow we have to show that water could have been drained at the same... Somehow we need to show that the water could have been drained at some other time.
If we don't, Sasha will be the only one under suspicion, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright?
I needed a drink.
There must be a hint somewhere. I'd better look through the evidence again.
I have to find out what the water could have been drained while Orla was there.
Well, what are we gonna do? We already pressed every single thing.
Wow, that's a lot of statements he has.
He has a lot of stuff to say.
Doing the cleaning of the pool water while the cleaning
Everything
was
has to
going
do
on.
with cleaning the pool. Like, that's the whole thing.
The pool water would never be drained. I think we need to present something here.
The pool water would never be drained unless the pool was being cleaned. But doesn't he have something he says? I thought we added another thing that he says also. I thought he talked about, well, you can try presenting it on here. But I thought we added another statement on at the end that talked about how the orca could die or something. I don't know.
Present pool picture. The only pool picture I have is the pool at the bottom of the water. There. Pool photo, bottom.
Yeah, you can do that.
Pool pic. Pool water would never be drained. If there was no water in the pool, the orca would die. I mean, but we've seen that the orca can survive in a little bit of water. From this picture here. See? She has her own little place. We'll try that.
Okay. Let's see.
Aha!
Objection!
If the water in the pool is drained, you say, the orca could die? But is that necessarily true? What are you talking about? It's a whale, you idiot! There is a way to let the water out without harming the orca, isn't there? Your Honor, please allow me to submit this photograph.
Oh, wow.
Why do you have writing on here? Oh, this is, As you can see, there's no water around the skull area rock placed. Ouch. With the pool in this state, the victim could have been made to fall to his death. However, there is water on the other side of the partition. And Orla looks just fine. Son of a gun. In other words, if the partition is set up at the bottom of the pool, the water can be drained without doing Orla any harm.
Oh, wow.
Are you implying the water could have been drained at a time other than during the cleaning? Yes, there is that possibility.
Dr. Crab is shaking. Looks like he has something to hide. Could it have something to do with the calendar note about meeting with the victim?
It might. I'll submit it to the judge. Your Honor, please take a look at this calendar. Ah, you waved that around in court yesterday. No need to drag out your souvenirs today. Actually, I would like to make note of the entry for the day of the incident. Let me see here. Meet the captain at the Orca pool at 7 a.m. There's notice about meeting planned with the victim. What? The defense would like to argue that at the same time of that meeting, the pool may have been drained of its water. Whose calendar is that?
Pretty sure.
It belongs to Dr. Herman Crab.
Whoa.
Isn't that right, Dr. Crab?
Whoa.
Son of a gun. You suspect me, do you? What is the meaning of this calendar entry, Dr. Crab? Explain yourself. Fine. I was supposed to meet Jack at the Orca pool at that time, but I ended up not going. So you're saying you simply broke your promise? You can't get out of that easily.
Whoa.
Hand slam. I believe you have some explaining to do.
Whoa.
Objection!
Your blade is sharper than I thought, Wright Dono. Well, your cut was shallow, a mere surface scratch. There's a saying amongst prisoners. Do not see, hear, nor speak too smooth-talking lawyers. If you think the witness is suspicious, show us your proof. The calendar alone isn't good enough, huh? I have to prove the victim could have fallen to his death at 7 a.m. meeting.
Let's put our heads together, boss. The victim could have fallen asleep. Could have fallen during cleaning. Whoops, I didn't mean to sleep. I meant fallen and getting yeeted.
He's sleeping.
The victim could have fallen during cleaning when the pool was completely drained.
Poor guy's tuckered out. He fell in the pool.
I think he's dead, sir.
Sleeping.
Okay, or using the partition, it could have been at 7 a.m. with the water partially drained. That would be the major difference in circumstance between these two possibilities, Mr. Wright.
What circumstance was different? The answer could really tell us something. Chin scratch, chin scratch. What circumstance was different between the two possibilities of cleaning and at 7 a.m.?
What circumstance was different? Well, the pool was half filled. Oh no, it wouldn't be half filled. It would be all the way drained. Except for the bottom part. The orca was there, the time was different. What makes a circumstance different is that in one circumstance Orca was there, in one circumstance she wasn't, I guess. But why would it matter if Orca was there? Why would it matter if Orla was there? It's weird.
Why indeed?
Well, that could explain why she had,
Do 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 I'm gonna say the whale was there.
Yeah, I think so, Luke. I think you're right.
I'm saying the whale!
Okay.
Show me
Whale!
Whale! If the murder occurred at the time other than during the cleaning, the orca must have been there.
Oh, you're right. And that would mean that Orla witnessed the murder, Mr. Wright!
Huh, what's this? You're sheathing your sword so soon. Stop yammering to each other and show me how you wield your sword. Alright then, my sword is poised and ready. If the murder was committed at the time during the... If the murder was committed at a time other than during the cleaning time... Why would I say Nah! Give me a sec.
If the murder was committed at a time other than...
If the murder was committed at a time other than during cleaning time, then Orla must have been present at the scene. If I can provide the murder happened right in front of Orla, then I can prove that Miss Buckler is not guilty. Finger point! Order in the court, Mr. Wright. What was that gibberish? You're implying that the orca was a witness to the crime? That is exactly what I'm implying, Your Honor. Huh. And, how do you intend to prove the orca witnessed the murder? What are you gonna do? Put the orca on the stand and cross-examine her? This is a critical point. I better think about it carefully. The defense will... cross-examine the whale! Yes! If asked Orla if she witnessed the murder, I'm sure she could tell us everything. Really? How interesting.
Oh my god.
And how do you propose to communicate with an orca? Well, I'd have to think about that. Unlike some birds, an orca is incapable of human speech. I'm afraid I cannot allow you to cross-examine a creature that cannot speak. Unless the defense has some other way of communicating with the orca. No, I'm afraid I don't, Your Honor. I guess that was a silly idea.
Oh, wow.
Please let me try again, Your Honor. Hand slam. The defense will...
Well, we can either continue with Crab, whatever that means, or we can present evidence about this. What evidence would we actually present?
I don't know.
What? It says that we were trying to prove that she witnessed the murder. Wouldn't that picture prove that?
I'm high on juice, so we're going to present evidence. The defense will present evidence. Evidence that will prove Orla witnessed the murder. You're going to present evidence? Knowing the defense, I thought surely you would try to cross-examine the orca.
What?
I must say I'm a little disappointed.
Aw, poor judge.
I'm sorry to get your hopes up, Your Honor. Very well. Let's see this evidence then.
Oh my gosh.
What evidence shows that the murder took place right in front of the orca?
The picture of the bottom where she's sitting there and she can see him. I think. I don't know.
This photo indicates where we discovered the luminol reactions yesterday. By accident, we got some of the luminol testing fluid on Orla. We were very surprised to see luminol reactions on Orla's body.
Objection!
So what of it? There's nothing odd about that. We discussed in yesterday's trial that the orca was bleeding. Traces of the orca's blood were also found on the skull rock. The orca must have injured herself when she rammed the rock. So that cloud of blood Mr. Plume saw was from Orla's head butting the skull rock, was it?
Oh, wow.
Skull rock, court record.
Poor orca.
Those luminal reactions you saw on the orca were most likely from her headbutting.
Objection!
Lies! But that's odd in the position of those bloodstains. Please take a good look at the photograph again, you dull samurai fool. Yesterday, Mr. Plume said the blood disappeared when Orla put on the hat. That testimony indicated that Orla's injuries were under the hat area. However, these luminal reactions are in two entirely separate areas from her injuries. The bloodstains can't be Orla's own blood from when she was headbutting. Then where did the blood come from? It's my firm belief that it's the victim's blood. The victim was killed The victim was killed right in front of Orla. And the victim's blood splattered onto Orla's body!
Oh, wow.
It's always so hard to do this live.
Yeah.
You can, like, when we used to do the uploads, you can actually cut, like, mistakes and then, like,
You can,
fix
like,
it in post.
if you say the word wrong, you can just say the line again. Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Now it finally all makes sense. Nope, I'm lost, Phoenix.
I'm completely lost, too.
Orla was a witness to the murder, so that's why...
Orla? Boss! Something's wrong with Orla!
What? You're right, she's listless, and she's sinking.
Oh, wow.
There's one more fact that indicates Orla was a witness to the murder. There's more?
Nani?
Time to turn it around. The culprit was afraid Orla could somehow reveal that she witnessed the murder. And that's why they did what they did. It's the only thing that makes sense. If I have to present that evidence just proves the culprit thought Orla was a dangerous witness, the drug.
Yeah, they tried to put her down with sleeping pills.
Take that!
The defense would like to submit this evidence, Your Honor.
Uh-oh.
What's this? It looks like some sort of medicine.
I don't think so.
It's a sleeping drug, Your Honor. A very powerful one. This sleeping drug was discovered in Orla's stomach yesterday. The culprit tried to drown Orla by putting her to sleep. Tried to drown the orca, but why?
Oh, wow.
Right, Dono? Are you trying to tell this court that the perpetrator tried to kill Orca to prevent a witness from talking?
Whoa.
You really expect to defeat me with such feeble attacks? My sword has been drawn. I'm not about to sheathe my evidence now. Orcas have an enormous potential for intelligence. The possibility that Orla could somehow manage to reveal the truth can't be denied. The culprit believed in this possibility, and that's why they tried to kill her. Dr. Herman Crab, you purchased the sleeping drug, did you not?
Whoa!
What? Does this mean the veterinarian tried to do away with the orca?
Whoa!
Who but a veterinarian could better know how to disguise an orca's death? He could have even prevented the police from examining Orla's body.
Oh, man.
Why, you...
What's
Are
that?
you actually accusing me of trying to murder the orca?
Yes.
How dare you! How dare you slander the noble profession of veterinarian!
Ah!
Ah! My goodness, one could cut the tension in this courtroom with a knife. Ah! Yes, I admit to purchasing the sleeping drug. However, it was subsequent. However, it was stolen from my lab.
That's such a flimsy excuse, sir!
Your face is a flimsy excuse! It is the truth. What else can I say? Any one of the crew members could have entered my lab. I guess that weakness my evidence quite a bit. Besides, think about it for a moment. Who was it that treated Orla after she swallowed the drug? It was I! But as I recall, it took you quite a while to give that treatment. You didn't even come on your own. We had to go get you. Son of a gun. You just remembered all sorts of little details, didn't you, Herr Lawyer? The orca and the lab are far apart. It's a little wonder he didn't know Orla's condition. Nope!
No.
Didn't know? That's highly doubtful. As far apart as they are, Dr. Crab still had a way to know all about Orla's condition. The defense would like to submit evidence that the witness knows about Orla's condition. Torpedo data! Take that!
Whoa!
The torpedo.
The computer thingy.
Yeah, you just had to bring that up, didn't you?
Uh-oh.
With this advanced data system, surely you would know Orla's condition.
That's right!
Huh? Wait just one moment. What is this torpedo? Dr. Crab, how dare you bring a weapon of mass destruction into my courtroom?
Oh my gosh.
The torpedo, or teleobservation real-time data organizer thingamabobber, is a data system, Your Honor.
Ooh.
Until yesterday, only Dr. Crab and Mr. Shipley knew of what torpedo was. It isn't legally approved in this country, so it's kept a secret from the police. It's illegal! Dr. Crab, I demand an explanation! Ugh.
Oh.
Son of a gun! You and your big mouth, Herr Lawyer! Yes, it's true. I'm using an illegal system to monitor the creatures at the aquarium. The system uses sensors like these, and yes, there's one in the orca pool too.
What is the penguin doing with his stethoscope?
These sensors send sound waves through the water to gather data on creatures. If it finds abnormalities in their condition, the torpedo alerts me of their sounds. My goodness, that sounds like something out of Star Trek. Very high-tech. But if it's illegal, I will not turn a blind eye.
Uh-oh.
This matter will be appropriately dealt with at a separate time. Now then, Mr. Wright, please continue with your cross-examination. Wait, I'm not doing my cross-examination anymore. You know what? Whatever. With the torpedo, I'm sure Dr. Crab noticed danger of Orla was in. But he made no attempt to come to her aid on his own.
Yeah!
And the reason for that is that Dr. Crab wanted Orla dead! The torpedo didn't give me a warning message. That's why I didn't know there was anything wrong with Orla, you idiot! The sensor in Orca Pool wasn't working during the police's investigation.
Objection!
Can you prove that statement, finger
Yeah,
point?
can you prove that, Dr. Crab?
Huh. I've had about enough of this circus. What's with him?
Prosecutor Blackwell? I guess this is so high-tech for Prosecutor Blackwell. It's making him a little funny.
Huh, funny? Yes, I find this all very funny. Witness, those sensors send sound waves through the water, right? But what if it weren't... But what if it wasn't in the water? Then they wouldn't work, obviously. They would automatically switch off. See? And where is the sensor in the orca pool located? I don't know. Jack is the one who attached it for me. You don't know? Then I'll tell you. The police found a sensor like that one you just showed us. They found it attached to the table at the bottom of the pool. Table? Do you mean the table in this photograph? That's right. Don't you get it yet, right, Dono? The table is on the skull rock of the partition. It affixed to the bottom of the pool and can't be moved.
Whoa!
Oh! And if the water was drained from the skull rock side of the pool... Precisely. Without water, the torpedo sensor would not work. Witness, when did the sensor automatically switch off? Hang on, I'll look it up. The only times lately were during the cleaning 2 days ago and the investigation yesterday. Of course, I knew the pool would be drained while they cleaned it, but I had no idea they drained it for the investigation. No one let me know. That's why I didn't know about Orla's condition yesterday. So Dr. Crab really did want to save Orla. Did you hear that right? Yes, the water can be drained without harm to the orca if the partition is used. What if the water is drained from the skull rock side and the sensors itself turns off? If the sensor was always on except for during the cleaning and the investigation, it means there must have been water in the pool at the other... It means there must have been water in the pool at all other times. It was never drained. Hand slam. In other words... No one but the defendant could have committed the crime. Ah,
Whoa! I mean...
Order! Order in my court! Angry eyebrows. This completely shatters the defense's argument. Well played. Hand slam! The fact that still remains that Orla was nearly killed with Dr. Crab's sleeping drug.
Objection.
That's true.
Huh. But aren't you forgetting one important question? When was the sleeping drug given to Orca? You're right. That hasn't been discussed yet, has it? The Orca pool is the scene of the murder. The police were all there. The police were there. The police were already there yesterday! We're in there right next to each other. It's like a...
The police were there all day yesterday. Actually, it didn't say all day yesterday. It says the police were there all yesterday. That doesn't even make any sense. It should have been all day yesterday. Well, maybe it would have made sense. I don't know. I've just never written a sentence like that before. Wow.
Curse you, localizers! The only way to give the drug to the Orca undetected is to put it in her food. Yesterday, someone gave the Orca food during the trial. Someone did. I'm afraid I don't remember that. You don't remember? You're not that old, are you? It was the defendant, Sasha Buckler. Ah! No, it was Marlon Rhymes. So that is the Orca that stands accused, is it?
Wait! Wait!
Aw, she's waving her flipper at us. Maybe she's cheering us on.
Ola, wish Phoenix and Athena luck.
Oh my gosh. So your argument is that Miss Buckler is the one who gave Orca the drug? The prosecution's argument hasn't changed. Buckler made the victim fall to his death and then manipulated the Orca to pin it on her. Still not satisfied, she further planned to kill the Orca with a sleeping drug.
Whoa.
I didn't hear any reports of Dr. Crab feeding Orla. Maybe he didn't have a hand in Orla's attempted murder after all. But is there anybody else who could have fed Orla besides Sasha? Marlon Rhymes!
The lady?
If that's true, the defendant is the one who fed the sleeping drug to the Orca. Then that places even more suspicion on her than ever.
Objection!
No, you don't. Fingers out. The defense objects to the prosecution's claims. Huh. Well. You still haven't admitted defeat, huh? Prosecutor Blackwell, I don't appreciate the way you only mention the parts that are convenient for you. Huh. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? The prosecutor failed to mention that Miss Buckler wasn't the only one to feed Orla. As you all will recall, there was another person who gave Orla food.
Oh, you mean that other person?
Looks like Athena remembers now, too. Congrats, Sasha.
Sweet.
Time to celebrate. Go on, eat up.
Sweet. Oh, Mr. Wright. No.
I don't want to believe it either. But we can't ignore the truth. The other person who fed Orla during the trial was... Marlon Rhymes.
Take that!
Marlon Rhymes.
Please recall when Orla was found not guilty yesterday. Marlon Rhymes gave the Orca a large quantity of food. If the sleeping drug was mixed in with that food, it could be given to the Orca without arousing police suspicion. Now that you mention it, I do remember that flip-flop feeding the Orca.
Oh, he was trying to say hip-hop.
Objection!
Huh. So you remember, did you? I see the time for a true sword fight has come. I call Marlon Rhymes to the stand.
What?
Mr. Lawyer. Oops, sorry. Mr. Lawyer. Black. Both Miss Orca Lover and Marlon Rhymes are important members of our crew. I don't want to suspect either of them. but I'm ready to accept whatever truth you find. Here, take this. That charm.
It's the charm that matches the one Azura Summers had, isn't it? So you and Miss Summers were romantically involved, weren't you, Dr. Crab?
What? No, of course not. Sorry to disappoint you, but this doesn't belong to me. At the time, I thought it was Azura's, so I grabbed it. But it wasn't hers. Now it's up to Mr. Lawyer to figure out whose charm it is. I will. Thank you, Dr. Krabs. After all, I'm interested in the outcome of this trial, too. Now then, please summon Marlon Rhymes. Now then, please summon Marlon Rhymes to the witness stand.
And that guy was so crabby. Maybe it was the writer lady who killed the orca.
Nope. What's going on? Why is everybody making the face for? I haven't been watching the trial. Nobody's told me nothing. Marlon Rhymes, you are under suspicion for attempted murder of the orca. I see. Well, if it's already out. No way. Mr. Rhymes, is he really going to admit it? Fine. I'll give you the truth. The truth. Already? Whoa. Alright. He's going to rap, isn't he? 121. The truth. That can't be. Well, I mean, this has been a roll. How many episodes of this trial have we done so far? Quite a few. All right, the truth.
Yeah, this is. I don't want Sasha or this guy to go because they both seem very kind and take care of the animals.
Sasha's lying to protect that orca. At 3:30 a.m. on the 20th, there was still water in the orca pool. The incident happened before the orca was moved to the show pool. Show pool, yeah. Orla killed the captain by bashing him 30 feet high and making him slam into the water.
Oh my gosh.
So I thought the orca should pay the consequences.
Wait, he's saying that Sasha's pretending?
Now we're back to the orca again? I did not see that testimony coming.
Now wait just 1 minute. Yesterday, Orla was proven innocent, Mr. Rhymes. Besides, you said Orla was in the show pool during the cleaning.
I want to sell Sasha out. That's why I didn't tell the truth.
Oh, wow.
But the fact is, all three of us, the captain, Sasha, and me, were cleaning the pool room.
But Dr. Crab and Miss Buckler both said you were at the show stage.
Well, the only thing Dr. Crab knew about was cleaning. Was what I told him. I didn't give him the whole lot of details neither. Maybe he misunderstood. And Sasha is lying to protect the orca. She can't tell the truth. Sasha put blood on the skull rock herself to make a fake blood stain. I think it's pretty brave of her to let herself get arrested to protect the orca.
Mr. Rhymes, how can you lie like that?
It's the truth. Besides, wouldn't it be better for you if I wasn't lying? If the orca did it, you win your case.
What?
This is all very hard to believe. But if Mr. Rhymes' story is true, Miss Buckler would be innocent and the orca would be the killer. Meaning if we turned our backs on Orla, we could save Sasha. Having a witness lie to save your own client? What a dirty, underhanded tactic, right, Dono?
Objection!
Yesterday, the defense proved Orla was not guilty. We have no intention of going back on our assertions now. What you saying, Mr. Wright? Y'all gotta admit that orca did it, and Sasha goes free. Isn't a lawyer supposed to act in his client's best interest? But that wouldn't be acting in her interest. Miss Buckler believes Orla is innocent. And we, of course, believe that Miss Buckler herself is innocent, too. Acting in the client's best interest is an important part of the job of a lawyer. Using dirty means to win a verdict would destroy our client's faith in us.
That's right. We believe in both Miss Buckler's and Orla's innocence.
I just don't understand how you can treat a human and an orca equally. Sasha or the orca, you can only save one of them. Ha ha ha! I don't know about that. I think I could save them both. All I have to do is disprove your testimony. Oh yeah? Then go ahead and try, Mr. Lawyer. I will do just that. If I can't tear down his testimony, I won't be able to save both of them. I have to find a weak spot and start tearing.
All right.
Yeah, he did it.
I don't know.
He's challenging us. He did it.
I mean, what motive does he have to do it? There's no motive.
He's the boyfriend.
So he would do it to...
He wants revenge on the whale. And he doesn't like the aquarium.
Why would he kill the other guy? Why would he kill the captain?
I don't know why he would kill the captain.
That doesn't make any sense. I could understand him trying to kill the whale. Because the whale killed his girlfriend. But why would he kill the captain?
Maybe the captain caught the guy trying to feed poison to the whale. And they got no fight. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he was trying to prevent him from killing the whale.
Sasha's lying to protect the orca.
Hold it!
What exactly do you claim Miss Buckler is lying about? Sasha put that blood stain on the rock, and that stuff herself is false evidence. She left fake traces to try and save the orca.
Objection!
Witness, if you keep talking nonsense, I'll seal your mouth shut. The defense supports the prosecution's idea. But Mr. Wright, my testimony helps your client. You gotta be happy. I want to save both the whale and Miss Buckler. I won't accept anything less. Now, that's understood. Please continue with your testimony. Fine. At 3:30 a.m. on the 20th, there's still water in the...
Oh, that's a good point, Sammy.
When the victim was killed, how much water was in the pool? I don't know, it was before the pool was drained for the cleaning, so it was full. You went into the orca pool room and saw this yourself? Dr. Crabbe said that you were at the show stage.
Objection!
But it's possible that Dr. Crabbe was misinformed or that he misunderstood. The witness already explained this. Why are you taking this meaningless task? If you want to play games, Taka here would be more than happy to play with you.
We better be careful how we present the witness. Taka's watching us like a hawk.
Taka is a hawk! Witness, continue.
Yeah, that's right. You're right, Sammy. The captain did defend the Orla last year when they said that the Orla murdered people. He said it was accidental death.
Yeah.
Hold it!
That's true.
So you're saying the incident took place before the cleaning began? Yeah, I guess so. The captain, Sasha, and I were gonna do the cleaning together. It was much more efficient than trying to have just one person do it alone. In the defense's case, however, more lawyers means simply more lawyers, nothing more.
What? You're one to talk? All you have on your side is a cantankerous bird.
What about me? I'm up here all alone. I have no little, what do they call those things? Familiar. I want a bird familiar. Are you people done?
Oh, sorry about that.
You need the witness to keep you focused? For shame, Wright. Hey, I was the only one who kept my mouth shut.
I know.
Anyway, the incidents happened in the orca pool before cleaning got started.
An incident happened in the pool before the cleaning?
Orla killed the captain by bashing him 30 feet high.
Hold it!
Oh my god.
Can an orca even do that? Send a person flying up into the air like that?
30 feet?
Yup, of course. I've seen the orca bashing seals 60 feet into the air. So naturally, the Orla could do that to the captain too. What a frightening thought! I will never go to the beach again. And you mentioned it so casually, Mr. Rhymes.
Yeah.
Well, what else can I say? It's the truth. Mr. Rhymes is claiming that Orla killed the victim by sending him flying into the air. But would something like that even be possible in the orca pool room? Is there something about that statement that bothers... There is something about that statement that bothers me. And so you witnessed the moment the victim was killed by the orca, is that right? Exactly. So I thought the orca could pay the consequences. Yeah, he's got a vendetta against the whale. And that's why you put the sleeping drug in her food.
Uh-oh!
Yo! Sasha could be found guilty if we let her be. But if the Orcus dies, then Sasha goes free! Word to your mother. I thought if the Orca was already dead, Sasha might tell the truth and free herself.
Wow.
Might seem cruel, but man kill an animal has to be put down.
Wow, he really wants that Orca to die.
He is the boyfriend. The culprit must have tried to do away with the Orla because he doesn't want to witness to the crime. But if Mr. Rhymes is the culprit, why would he try to protect Sasha?
I'm sensing some very complex emotions from Mr. Rhymes here, Mr. Wright. I need more information before I can do a proper analysis.
If I'm gonna tear down his testimony, then I guess I have to present evidence. Of course, we don't believe Mr. Rhymes' testimony.
But he's suggesting the murder took place in the Orca pool, Mr. Wright. Unless we can disprove that, we won't be able to save both Orla and Sasha. Yeah, we're gonna have to make the Orla's gonna have to die so Sasha can go free. There's no way we can prove her innocent. I mean, everyone hates the Orla. Everybody hates her. Like, everyone has tried to get her killed. The writer lady wants to kill Orla. This guy wants her dead. And even the veterinarian thinks that Orla killed her. There's only person who doesn't believe that Orla is a murderer is Sasha. I don't see how we're gonna do this. Everybody hates Orla the whale. I feel so sad. Everyone wants her to die.
But this contradicts how he
30
died.
feet in the air.
Where's that autopsy thing? Wait, we don't have the autopsy thing anymore.
What?
Shipley's data, walkie-talkie.
What's Shipley's data again?
Oh, that is his autopsy. Never mind. Contusion from the head trauma thought to be from a 65-foot fall.
That's different than what he said. He said 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So the 65 feet, maybe it was from that crane.
Ouch.
Like, maybe they dropped him from that crane. That huge crane that brings the whale in. Maybe they put him on that stretcher. The whale goes on a special stretcher. Maybe they gave him sleeping pills, the captain.
Oh, wow.
Then put him on the stretcher and then just dropped him. I'm not trying to be dark.
That's pretty dark. All right, here we go.
I'm just saying that could have happened. I don't know.
When lies are... oh, gosh. When lies are piled on top of each other, contradictions start to emerge. This time is no different. Are you saying there's some kind of inconsistency in my testimony? That's right. That's exactly what I'm saying. You claim that the victim was sent flying about 30 feet into the air. But the autopsy report shows the apparent cause of death to be from a 65-foot fall. What?
65 feet, yeah.
Additionally, in your testimony a moment ago, you said at 3:30 a.m. on the 20th, there was still water in the Orca pool. With the pool being 65 feet deep, there's only 30 feet between the water and the ceiling. If the pool was full of water, as you claim, it would be impossible for the victim to fall about 65 feet, as the autopsy states. Ah!
Oh, wow. Wait.
Mr. Rhymes claimed he was in the Orca pool room so he could make these statements. But the truth must be he was at the show stage just as Dr. Crab and Sasha testified. I believe that brings us back around to the Orca didn't do it. I didn't believe the witness's testimony from the outset. I'm grateful to you, Wright Dono, for shutting the witness up, as I thought the only person who could have killed the victim is Sasha Buckler. The fact still remains whether the witness was the one who tried to kill the Orca or not. Son of a... Mr. Rhymes is right about one thing. His testimony was advantageous?
Advantageous.
Oh. Mr. Rhymes was right about one thing. His testimony was advantageous to our case. But pointing out the contradiction as his statement will only drive us into a corner. The prosecutor Blackwell said suspicion against Miss Buckler is now deepened. Uh-oh. If I don't do something fast, the judge is going to find Sasha guilty.
Mr. Wright! Isn't there anything we can do? There has to be a way to prove Sasha is innocent!
At a time like this, the thing to do is to turn my thinking around. Instead of trying to prove that Sasha couldn't have done it, I have to think about what made it possible for somebody else to have done it. As long as the crime scene is the Orca pool room, then Sasha's the only one who could have committed the crime. No need for pity, your baldness. Just finish him off with a swift verdict. It appears the defense has no objections. Very well, I'll give my verdict.
No!
Hold it!
Sorry.
Your Honor, please hold off on that verdict. What do you were so quiet, Mr. Wright? Do you have something to say now? The defense has a counter-argument. You do?
We do?
Pitiful. Such desperation. You look pale. Are you sure you're prepared to make this counter-argument? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Do you remember who said that? That's his...
Maybe his, Mia?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
His
boss.
senpai.
His senpai, yep. I'll never forget those words, no matter how many years ago... I will never forget those words, no matter how many years go by. Would have been better to say, I'll never forget those words as long as I'm alive. You know, that would have just been better translation.
It's very, wordy,
It's very wordy, yeah. Even though it's probably just a bluff, I'll give it my all with a smile.
Uh-oh.
What if the scene of the crime was somewhere else?
What? What do you mean?
The scene of the crime?
Like he was killed somewhere else?
Somewhere else?
And brought there?
What? You're finding fault with the police investigation now? As I understood it, the prosecution's argument is as follows. Alright, so we need a new time code. Crime happened somewhere else. It happened in the show floor room. Alright, and who was in the show floor room?
The show floor room was...
Rhymes.
The lady who was a writer?
No!
I don't want Marlon Rhymes. He likes the fish and he likes to feed them.
Right, he's the boyfriend of the former aquarium person.
But why would he come here to hurt the whale?
Revenge! Revenge, babe, revenge.
Why
revenge,
did he
revenge.
kill... If he killed somebody, why didn't he just kill the whale? Why would he kill...
He tried to kill the whale.
I don't understand why he would kill the captain.
I don't know.
The captain defended because the captain defended the whale, because the captain said it was an accidental death.
It all has to do with the fact that the whale wasn't euthanized. That's what this is all about. It's just petty revenge.
But a human life is different than a whale life.
Mm-hmm.
If a whale murdered you, Luke, I would just go murder the whale, not anybody who worked at the staff of the aquarium. Just so you know, I would just go in there and stab the whale. And
Oh my gosh.
Then I would leave.
Okay.
That's how I would handle the situation.
That's dark, Amber. That's not only dark, but very descriptively dark.
Right.
My ghost thanks you, I guess. Anyway.
You're welcome.
The scene of the crime was the Orca pool room.
Alright.
You know, there's more humane methods. Anyway, the only... Now I'm getting dark. Why do you bring this out in me?
I don't know.
Alright. The only defendant and the victim entered that room were... Wow. Only the defendant and the victim entered that room where there was no water in the pool. Therefore, only the defendant could have committed the crime. That is correct. But if the scene of the crime was not the Orca pool room, then somebody other than the defendant could have committed the crime.
Yeah, what Sammy said, the guy said it was an accidental death.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, Sammy. Are you sure you know where you're going with this, Mr. Wright?
I might not be too sure, but I can't back down now. Mr. Wright, I hope you know what... Mr. Wright, I hope that I'm wrong, but this isn't one of your bluffs by any chance. Ha 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 ha, of course not! The judge knows me far too well. And you have a theory on where the actual crime took place? Yes, Your Honor, of course I do. Think, Phoenix, think! Think of a place other than the Orca pool room where one could fall to one's death. Then by all means, please share your theory with the court. Where was the real scene of the murder?
It must have been the only other place the whale could have been.
Here.
But why would they kill the captain there? I'm so confused.
The show stage pool might have been drained of water at some point as well. And if so, it would just be possible to fall to one's death there as the Orca pool.
Oh my gosh!
Right, Dono?
Yeah, he could have fallen to his death in that pool.
What you're doing is a disgrace to your profession. I sincerely hope you have some basis for what you're suggesting. Of course I do. I will, as soon as I think of something.
He could have fallen from the crane in that pool.
The victim's body was found in the Orca pool. How do you explain that?
Objection!
How about if after the victim was killed in the show stage pool, his body was moved to the Orca pool? How about if? What kind of presentation of your argument is that? You would better have a reasonable explanation on how the body was moved. There's no turning back now. I have to think of a way the body could have been moved.
They said he fell 60 feet from the air, Luke. 65 feet. The pool is only 30 feet deep.
Right. Was there something at the scene that could have been used to move the body? The crane.
Yeah, the crane could have been used.
Take that!
The hoist runs between the Orca pool room and the showroom. The stretcher can be hung from the hoist to move things like Orla or the Skull Rock. The stretcher could have also been used to move the dead body. Yes, if the stretcher can move the Orca or the Skull Rock, it seems likely it could also move a dead corpse as well. Wow, somehow that worked. I might just be able to pull this off. If the showroom was the scene of the crime, somebody else could have done it. It's hard to say show pool in the Phoenix voice.
Showroom pool.
No, that's showroom.
Stage pool.
Stage pool would work, yeah. Huh, you just really spew conjecture, and now you're even making up a crime scene? Ah! He's free!
Not again!
You don't have the soul of a warrior. You don't deserve to be on the battlefield. Even your fabrication is half-baked. It's a disgrace! Oh, what do you mean, half-baked? The hoist can be operated from the Orca pool room only. Yeah! And the only person who entered the Orca pool room was the defendant. So even if the body was moved, the only one who could have moved it was the defendant herself!
Oh, I have an idea.
Ah!
Oh my gosh. What if somebody tricked Sasha and told her that the Orca was on the thing? And then they were like, okay, go ahead and move it, but it was really the captain. I don't know.
So it comes back to the defendant no matter which pool it is?
Oh, I'm so confused.
Meaning I can't clear Sasha either way? Sasha said she moved Orla and the Skull Rock. And I believe her. So could it be possible that she moved the body herself without even being aware of it? Mr. Knight, do you have any objection to the prosecutor Blackwell's claim? Do I have an objection to the claim that the defendant moved the body? Let's do new time code. 144. Do you have an objection?
I don't think. I mean, there's no we can't object to it. How are we gonna object to it? I don't know. Whatever you think you should do. Whatever the.
I'm writing. I'm gonna go with I have no objection.
We can see what the. I don't know.
All right, chat. We're kind of at a crossroads. Amber and I think it might be I have no objections. What do you guys say?
There's nobody else who could have done it. I wish I could object, though.
Someone in the chat is saying, you bet I have one.
mean, there's nobody else who could have done it. I mean, well, somebody else had to have done it, otherwise Sasha's just guilty. So confused. No objections is what a lot of people are saying.
Yeah, I see a lot of no objections.
Alright, I guess we'll try that.
I have no objections. Miss Buckler must have been the one who moved the body. Huh, what? Mr. Wright, are you admitting the defendant actually committed the murder? No, I'm simply conceding that she was the only one who could have moved the body. However, I contend Miss Buckler was not aware that what she was moving. The culprit made her move it unbeknownst to her. The defendant moved a dead body without recognizing it was a dead body? How could that be possible? The body was found in the Orca pool. It must have been moved there somehow. It might have some kind of hint at the thing she moved with the stretcher. The culprit made Miss Buckler move the body along with this piece of evidence.
The skull rock, maybe.
You think it's a skull rock now?
I think so, because remember, he fell on that. Remember, wait. I'm so confused. Where are we saying it's being moved? From the show pool into the regular Orca pool, or the other way around? Oh.
Alright, I'll try the skull rock, because that's heavy.
Take that!
The skull rock? Miss Buckler told me yesterday that she moved the skull rock when she was doing the cleaning. The only two things Miss Buckler moved to the Orca pool are the Orla and the skull rock. I would like to suggest that the victim's body may have been inside the skull rock.
Oh my gosh!
What? Hidden inside the rock, the body could have been moved to the Orca pool with the hoist.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
On the stage, Marlon Rhymes loaded up the skull rock with the body inside. And then he used the walkie-talkie to let Miss Buckler know the rock was loaded.
Because she said she moved it because she didn't want that show to go on because she wanted to be on the show.
Yep.
Because they were going to do the show without her because of her heart condition.
Miss Buckler operated the hoist from the Orca pool room and moved the stretcher. She then moved the rock without knowing the body was inside. You really think there's enough space inside the skull rock to place a body? The swashbuckler's flyer indicates it could be possible. Please focus on the question at the bottom left. Oh, it says, who will obtain the gold coins hidden inside the skull rock? If that case, I suppose the rock is most likely hollow. What's more, if the body was inside the skull rock, it explains the remaining unanswered question. Such as... Please take a look at the security footage of the scene Miss DePlume witnessed.
Oh my gosh.
Where did the body that Miss DePlume saw come from? Wouldn't it be seen? Please recall, what was Orla doing to the skull rock at the time? She was headbutting it. Oh! That's right. Orla's ramming released the body from the skull rock. The body had been placed inside the skull rock and moved there from the show stage. I assert that the real murder scene was in fact, the show stage pool.
Silence.
Oh, wow.
Huh. What rubbish is this now? You don't have a single scrap of evidence.
Objection!
It's easy enough to verify what I say. Take a look inside the skull rock for yourself. You should find some kind of proof that the body was there. Blood, fibers, hair. Gah! Right, Dono.
Wow. So, he was dropped 65 feet from the air into the other pool, which was empty. Then his body was moved into the skull rock. Then Sasha moved the skull rock to the... This is very complex. Mr. Wright, that's incredible! You turned things completely around!
I have that way of doing that.
And to think, it all started with that half-baked bluff, too.
Phew, that was a close one. You really have to add that last bit there? Would the murder take place at the show stage, then who is the perpetrator? It is naturally the person who was at the show stage.
Not Mr. Rhymes.
Mr. Rhymes? Weren't you the one who loaded the skull rock onto the stretcher at the show?
But he loves penguins, and he's sweet.
Got him. Wow, Mr. Wright, that was some pretty smart brain work you did there. To be honest, I never thought you could figure it out. I tried to protect myself, but I guess it came back to bite me. Are you confessing you gave a false testimony before Mr. Rhymes? That's perjury! Yeah. What Mr. Wright says is true. The body was inside the skull rock. And it's true the captain was killed in the show floor area. Excuse me. What? He's admitting to it that easily?
What?
This time, I'm going to tell you the whole truth about what happened that day.
What? What else happened?
The whole truth? You got to be kidding me.
There's more?
There's more. Alright, 151. The whole truth. In the show pool, the orca shot the captain up into the air. Then the captain came down and slammed into the water. I can still remember the specter's screams clearly. All Sasha did was move the body. She was trying to protect the orca. When Mr. Plume witnessed the orca finding the body, I freaked.
Wait, what?
So
he's saying the orca killed
So
him.
now we're back to the orca again. Alright, that's enough craziness.
Wow, so he's trying to say the orca killed her again. Maybe the orca did kill him.
No. No, he...
I'm so confused. It's like...
He did it.
But everybody says the orca did it, Luke.
He's trying to put the blame on the orca.
You have to wait till it's... Yeah, it's highlighted white.
Yeah, I did it.
I'm so confused. This is very... Oh my gosh. Well, thank you guys for going through this with us. Really appreciate that, everyone.
Alright guys, you know the drill. If you want another episode...
Oh, man.
Gotta hit 1,000 views. We're ending the stream around 600. Thank you to Justo Kenobi for the super chat. We gotta bounce and get ready for Final Fantasy, so thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully there'll be another episode tomorrow. If not, we should be back Saturday with another episode, because you guys will probably be able to get 1,000 by then. Alright people, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully Ace Attorney will continue next time. I still think it's Rhymes who did it, but...
I hope it wasn't the orca. I want to believe animals can't kill people randomly.
I mean...
I don't... Well, they could, but I don't know.
Don't be a relative of Siegfried and Roy. There you go.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're right. That did happen.
That did happen. Alright guys, good luck. We'll see you guys on Final Fantasy in about 10 minutes. God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!